What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another day in the Car Dealer Simulator with me, the Virtual Mechanic. And we've got some new updates. I was away over the weekend, so we didn't get an update video over the weekend. We will get a follow-on next Saturday with everything that's happened over the 2 weeks I was away, or 2 weeks I missed, I guess, for missing the update. But this is our new fuel station building, I do believe. We obviously need to upgrade it and get it ready, but at the moment it's just a hidden block in the corner there. Very unimpressive as it stands at the moment, I guess. We got lots to do today. I haven't got too many cars to work on or anything like that. We're mostly focusing on getting this updated, the fuel station, or the in-garage fuel station. Also picking up a fuel trailer and looking at a handheld canister while we're here as well. So there we go. Let's get started. Let's roll the intro and let's get into it. So, first things first, we need to head into our main showroom, get over to our computer, and go over to the Updates tab. And you can see we've got all of this finished, but we now have a gas pump hub added. So let's get onto that upgrade now. Level 1, 10,000, and it's going to upgrade fuel tank, underground fuel tank, fuel dispenser, and a fuel check room. You will need a level of at least 3 and office level as at least 2 to do this first one. So let's get it done, and then we'll go check it out. We're going to do all of them today, as long as I can afford it. Fingers crossed. But let's get on with the training. Connect the pipe to the ground inlet to refuel the underground tank. Use the valve to set the direction whether you want to fill or extract fuel. Oh, I see. That's quite useful. Next up, we've got use the dispenser like at the gas station to refuel vehicles. That makes perfect sense. Inside the building, you can check the fuel level in the underground tanks. Okay, and I think that's it for that one. A level 2. As you can see, it gets a little bit tidier in the area there, but we're going to come back to that in a minute. It adds an additional fuel tank and a reputation level of at least 7 and office level of at least 3 to do that one, and it costs 30,000. But we're not going to do that yet because we've got to go check it out. At the very least, we've got to go see what we've just bought. So let's go and have a gander. In fact, just before I do that, just going to, never mind, that car's not drivable. I'll come back to it in a bit. We've got 2 not drivable cars now, but there we go. There's our lovely little gas pump hub, or fuel station, as I will call it. It's actually written fuel on the pump there. We've got just some mess out the back, caged off though, so nobody can get to it. That's what we like to see, all barriered off so no one can drive through it. Can I even get through there? I cannot myself, but we can go in here and see that we've got absolutely 0 fuel. Is there anything else new in here that we can like pick up? Where's the little jerry can? I believe there's supposed to be a little jerry can we can use, but it doesn't matter. We'll come back to that. We do also need to get over to the fuel station, so let's take our lovely little van. Let's just drop this car off. I'm not worried about if little work gets done today. I don't want you, and I also don't want you. Let's get over to the fuel station and see about buying the trailer or any other little bits we can buy, get it filled up, and get our first load of fuel dropped into our fuel pump. Just coming up towards the fuel station now, and I think that's our lovely little red trailer just sat at the side there. We'll go and pick that one up in a minute, as long as we don't collide with any traffic on the way in. Now, what's this all about here? Or is that how I fill up the trailer? That's how I fill up the trailer, I believe. Okay, but we need to buy the trailer first. So let's just park up the van and let's go and have a look. I mean, it's right there. Can I just steal it? Does this come up with like the jerry can on it? Doesn't look like it. Maybe we need to go and buy it. Let's go inside and see what we need to do. Good morning, good sir. I don't want a pack of cigarettes. I do want the canister. Okay, so there's where the canister is. I'm going to buy one of them. Open the radio menu under the tab key and select fuel can. Enable the placing mode with the V key and position the fuel can in the desired location. When the fuel can is on the ground, you can fill it with fuel from the dispenser. Apparently, I can't read. Holding the fuel can in your hand and approach the vehicle to refuel it. Use your inventory to check the fuel level of the can. Okay, I've got that. I think we've now got a can in our inventory. Yes, at 0%. And the other thing, we want to buy the trailer, 70,000. I thought it was going to be a little bit more, but we'll take it anyway. Thank you very much. Use a large pipe and appropriate openings at the fuel station to fill the trailer. Refuel vehicles directly from the trailer using the nozzle. The fuel in the vehicle we will refill automatically. The trailer has a storage compartment where you can carry, among other things, fuel cans. Oh, that's cool. Maybe we'll buy a couple of fuel cans then. I will admit I forgot about the celebratory music noise and that made me jump. But anyway, let's carry on. So let's just buy... I'll make it so I've got 5 of these fuel cans. So we can just have some lying around. Let's go see if we can commandeer it, because we've paid for it now. It's not stealing. So if I just rock up with this, I think I'm going to need to put the keys in it first, aren't I? Oh, grab. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. Open storage. Oh, awesome. That's where I can put them in a minute. What else? Okay, so I don't need to put the key in it. Once I've got the key, I've just got it. That's telling me to grab. What's that? Oh, that's storage. Oh my god. The whole thing spins around when you grab the hose. If I grab it from this side, will it? It won't, because it won't actually let me grab it from this side. I really want to spin the trailer around again, because I don't think I'm now going to be able to attach it with the van. But there we go. I did not mean to spin the trailer all the way around. It's a good job it's got no fuel in it, otherwise this would be very dangerous. We'll just line that one back up so we can get onto it. And let's grab this trailer and go and test out this little bit over here. Over we go. Let's get over to you. Oh, okay. Trailer refueling. Park the trailer in the designated area. Connect the pipe to the ground inlet, interacting with the dispenser to start refueling. Okay, fantastic. Oh, going a bit fast. We'll stop you right there. Stop you right there. And we'll get out and we'll go and do exactly that. Pop you onto that. Nice. Onto there. And then autofill, pump fuel. Fill up the trailer for me. This is probably going to take a while, isn't it? Let's see how much it takes. Oh my god, this is going to be expensive. Still going. Just over 100 litres of fuel in there, or 265 gas. I've done that so wrong. So that cost us 813.5 in-game credits, whatever they are. 265 gallons, which is just over 1,000 litres of fuel. Finish and pay on there. Let's put you back. On there you go, and we'll close that hatch so no one else can hurt themselves. And I think while we're here as well, we're going to figure out, here we go, canister 1, V to put it down. Then I'm going to grab that, open the cover, attach the fueling gun, and we're going to get these all filled up as well. But don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch all of this. You've seen it all before. That's cool though. And then if I grab it, no. No. Placement mode. Wait. Put back. No. Oh, man. Oh, so you can't carry it. Oh. R to store in inventory. Never mind. I'm an idiot. So it's R to store in inventory. I'm going to fill all of these up now I know what I'm doing. And I'll bring you back in just a minute. And we'll get this lovely fuel trailer and all of these canisters back to the garage, to the dealership, whatever you want to call it. And get our fuel pump filled up and ready to go. Just heading back into VM Motors, all looking fantastic. I still haven't finished my multicoloured pickup trucks yet because I still haven't seen any more pickup trucks. I'm wondering if there's a limit on the amount of singular vehicles you can own. I've had an email about a scrap car that wasn't a pickup truck up into the junkyard, and we've had nothing new on the portal on the website showing any pickup trucks. So I'm a bit disappointed by that. I was hoping to get one of every colour, but it's not quite working out as I'd hoped just yet. But anyway, let's get on with this. We've got our trailer back. Let's get it dropped in here and get all of this pump here filled up. And no, I know it won't have to make as many trips to the fuel station going forward anymore. At least that's the plan. That's my goal. Fingers crossed. I know we'll have to go every now and then with our big ass fuel trailer, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. So let's pop you in there. You're on in. Oh, that's just doing it automatically. Oh, I see. And that's starting to fill up as it goes. That's pretty cool. They put a lot of effort into this, I'm not going to lie. A lot of thought and effort went into filling this up. Is it going to fill up the whole thing? I'm sure that wasn't there earlier. Maybe I just missed it. Will one tank... I'm assuming that's litres then, so that's going to be... No, that can't be litres. I don't know what that is because it's 100. Maybe that's just a percentage. That is just a percentage. Is 100% full? Is there a gauge on this to see how much fuel's left in here? Is this now just empty? I can't see any gauges on it. Oh, there's a gauge. There it is. It is now empty. I can't get up any higher to it, but there we go. We can see that gauge up there is empty, so one full tank of this fills up one underground tank under there. And you can't just right click and put this away, you have to go and put it back. Fair enough. Close that hatch on there, and now we've got fuel done. So I'm going to just back my van up very quickly, and my van is going to be my first fuel up. I don't know what to call it. If the hose will reach around to the other side, because it is on the other side. Please reach. It will. That'll be fine. Just go through the van, and that is no problem. Interact. Oh, this is all digital. Pump fuel. Oh, look at that. That's fantastic. It didn't need much in there. I didn't think it did. But there we go. Now we've fueled up our van, our first of ourselves. Our first customer for ourselves. And how much did that take out? You see it has taken out a little bit. But that's rather cool. I'm very excited by that. And if I just open this storage, I've got all my jerry cans in there, which I'm just going to keep lying around the garage in places. In fact, I probably might pit one inside the tow truck, actually. So if we take one out of here, if I go and pop one of these, I'm hoping the tow truck's got some storage. It might not have any storage. Okay, that's something I would like. I would like the tow truck to have just a tiny little bit of storage. We've got some boxes. I'd just like to be able to pit a jerry can or a fuel canister on the tow truck somewhere. So I'm going to suggest that, just so that you can always carry it around. I wonder if I could just pop it down on here. Maybe if we go straight. Let's jump onto the back there. If I could just pop it there and leave it there. Now, is that drivable with that on? Because that would be a way of doing it if it is. Yeah, I think that's not too bad. Now, the question is, can we pick up a car with it? Oh, I know one I need to go and move is in the body shop at the moment. So let's go see if we can pick up this and drive around with that fuel canister on there. This does need to come up anyway, so it makes sense. So let's get you lined up a little bit more. And also I can show you another new feature that you will be seeing on a Saturday, which is pretty cool. I think it's definitely a feature that's going to make it a bit easier for a lot of people. So anyway, let's get you pulled up onto here, pressing the right button. Z, sorry, and then X for the ramps. I keep closing the ramps before I pick up the vehicle. So there's that. And then the new thing, which I'm just going to pull this car out of here, because our lovely mechanic has finished working on this. We'll just pop you out here for a minute. And the new placement mode, or parking mode as it is, I think, when you're in the tow truck and you've got a car on the back to drop off, you can see it's normally that green square, isn't it? But when you've got something on the back, it actually gives you the model of the car and shows you whether it's going to line up in the parking bay or not. I think that is absolutely fantastic, but not what we're here to talk about today. We need to carry on. So let's just get the ramps out of this, pull you down. It does drive with the jerry can on, and that's all I wanted to see. So I am now happy. It might not have any storage, but at least I can pop it on the truck. So there we go. Next up, we've got more updates, so let's crack on. We're going to head over and get the next level of our fuel station unlocked and see what that entails and what visual changes that gives us. Also, we've now got the fuel trailer, so that's pretty awesome. Quite impressed with that. And I think if we get another tank, we're going to have to go get another tank of fuel, which is probably going to cost us a lot of money. So there we go. Let's go and check out and see what the next update is. Let's get back into the office then at the computer and on to the upgrades. Gas pump hub level 2. So it adds an additional fuel tank. We know that with its own hose update as well. Reputation level of at least 7 and office level of at least 3. And it cost 30,000. So it's not cheap. But there's that one. That's done. We have now unlocked level 3, which gives us another fuel tank. Modernizes the building, and you need level 10, reputation level 10, and office level at least 3, and that one cost, at least 4, and that one costs 60,000 to upgrade it to level 3. But before we do that, let's go and check out how it looks. And now we're going to see it in every single stage along the way, and we are also going to go pick up some more fuel and fill up the second tank. Does that mean there's a second level inside now, though? There is. There's 2 hoses with 2 levels. Tank 1, tank 2. Pretty cool. Let's go and get some fuel for that one. The building hasn't changed too much. It's cleaner in here, I guess, now. Obviously, just some ventilation for the fuel tanks so that they don't explode and stuff. But not much changed outside to the building. Obviously, inside, we've now got the second pump line. That big chunk of metal has gone and the barrels have been moved into here. It's a bit tidier in here. Can we get some water? We can't, but there's a water station in there. And a fire extinguisher that's going to do next to nothing if any of this catches fire, especially with that gas canister in there as well. But never mind. Let's get back over to the fuel station and let's get the second hatch filled up. Oh, no. Oh, tank 2. They do say it on there. So it's tank 1 is that side, tank 2. Let's go grab some more fuel and get it all filled up. So apparently when we upgraded the fuel station at our shop, it moved my tow truck to the back. Although it has still got the fuel can on the back. I was a bit worried about that, but I don't know why that one's needed to be reset. That one wasn't anywhere near it, but I did move the van out of the way anyway. Anyway, onto the fuel station. Just checking things out as we go. Back at the fuel station then, filling up our second, for the second time, not our second time, filling up for the second time our lovely fuel trailer so that we can go fill up the second fuel storage tank that we've got down there. Can I even reach it? I can. I'm going to have to jump over that, aren't I? Up we go. Let's get on to that. Autofill, go. Let that finish off. We already know it's 1,000 litres or 200 and something gallons. There we go. Second one done, costing us another 813. Let's get you put away. Oh, you can right-click to put it away. It just didn't want to do it for me earlier. Interesting. I wonder why that didn't want to do it for me earlier, but will now. Never mind, though. Back to the dealership. Let's get tank 2 filled up, and then we'll get the upgrade, and we'll get it all finished off. And I think it was you get a third tank, don't you? Yeah. Then we'll get all 3 tanks all filled up, ready to go, and then we'll call it quits on today's video. This was all it was about. It was about upgrading all of the fuel stations, showing off all of the new stuff that's come up with this new update. Not all of it, because there's still some extra bits to show you, but we'll cover all of that on the weekend. Pretty awesome though. I'm liking the fuel trailer or the fuel update as it is at the moment. I think it's very interesting. The only thing I want to add is maybe some storage on the tow truck so we can store a fuel tank, a jerry can or fuel canister in there rather than just out on the flatbed as it currently is. That's the only thing I'd want to change, but it still works, so I guess it doesn't really matter that much if we're being truly honest. Grab the hose. Open hatch to tank number 2, attach you, and it should start going automatically because it's on in, and the little gauge is filling up as well. This is absolutely fantastic. They really paid attention to the little details on this, and I really appreciate it when companies do that. This is very cool. I'm excited by it. We'll get this filled up, and then we'll get the final upgrade for it, see how it looks, and then we'll end today's video. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Well, there we go. That's tank 2 all filled up. So let's go and put all of this away. See, now it is letting me right-click to put the hose back all the time. Maybe my mouse is broken and I didn't actually click the right-click mouse button that one time. It didn't work. Maybe that's what it was. But there we go. That's level 2 on the gas pump hub. Is it level 2? Yeah, we just got level 3 to go. So let's go check out that one. And we're also going to need to go and get another tank of fuel because we'll have a third tank underground ready to work with. Just nipping out here. We don't need to go very far, just to the front of the dealership. Well, I wonder if you can do this from the tablet. No, can't do it from the tablet. You do have to do it from the main office PC. Coming around into here, over to the PC. And let's get gas pump hub level 3 for 60,000. I've almost spent all of my money doing this. I had 250,000 at the start of today's episode. Granted, I bought a couple of cars that you didn't see off camera, but I had 250,000 and now I'm down to a little over 30. So that's not the best. Oh, we do get a new achievement for that as well. You've got the pump it up or something like that. I didn't have time to read it. But there we go. It's now all fully upgraded. Let's go see. In fact, I'm going to go grab a tank of fuel first, and then as we come back, we'll see how it looks and how it's all fully updated with a modernised building. Well, there it is, the fully updated gas pump hub. We've got 3 tanks underground, 1, 2, and 3. The lovely inlet or outlet pipe, although I don't know why you would ever need to use the out on this, as far as I can tell at the moment. I don't think we can pit fuel back and send it back to the fuel station, but we'll find out maybe another time. In here is all updated, looking nice. We've now got a plant in here, so a bit more storage, some shelves looking a bit neater, a desk with a computer. It'd be nice if we could use this as the office computer as well. Maybe that's something they could add, where this is also the same as the one in the showroom, so you can do all your office stuff in here if you wanted to. Water cooler's moved, fire extinguisher still on the wall, and we now got 2 filing cabinets, and all our fuel tanks are lovely and full, although this one has had some out of it. It's still showing full, though, with some more art on the wall at the back there. I think it's absolutely incredible. I think this is a wonderful update. Obviously, our trailer in here with all the canisters, apart from the one which is on the back of our flatbed, which is actually still out here. And when I upgraded it to level 3, it moved it across one into the second slot, which was a bit weird, but there we go. But that is it. One full day in the dealership, and it's been absolutely fantastic. We've obviously got the fuel update all the way up to the top level, as high as it could possibly be. Got them all filled up with fuel. We've demonstrated filling up our car at the back, and also we've used the jerry cans. One other test for a jerry can actually is filling up a car, so let's give that a bash. Let's just take you out of here before we end today's video. Let's go to our little junker. I'm just going to try and jump in it. It should say it's not quite full, a little over half a tank. So can I, where's the, there, couldn't see it. So if I do that and then get out my jerry can and fill up using fuel can, there we go. That's pretty awesome. And then when that, we'll put that back in our inventory, and if we go, we'll close that and then go into our inventory. That took almost a whole jerry can's worth to fill it from a little over half to full. As we can see on the screen now, there it is completely full. So there we go. Half a tank is pretty much a full jerry can. So that's pretty interesting. Let's go and fill that one back up. If I go and drop that back down at just over here, if I can remember how to get it to it, which apparently now I can't get to my wheel. There we go. Canister will place you down on the ground in front of this fuel pump, and we're going to pop that in there. Attach fueling gun. Thank you. It didn't want to work. Autofill and pump fuel. There we go. Only a tiny little bit goes in there, and that's that all done. And then we'll pick that back up. No, I don't want you to undo the nozzle. And we'll put that back in our storage, and it now should say 100% again. Absolutely fantastic. There we go. And it's the end of today in the game, and the end of today's video as well. I've really enjoyed the fuel update. I think these new additions are absolutely fantastic. Now in my order process, it will be bodywork, car wash, fill up with fuel, onto the lifter to get everything mechanical done. I know in real life that's a terrible order, but my snake's from the back. It goes in there, out here, and then it normally comes out and parks here to go into the lift, but now it'll come out here, get filled up with fuel, and park there ready to go onto the lift for the next one. I'm very impressed with this. I think it's absolutely fantastic, but that is it for today. We will be back on Saturday covering everything I missed from the past 2 weeks, all of the updates, including talking about all of this fuel update again, so that will be in there, but I'll save that to the end. The beginning of the Saturday video will be all of the hot fixes over the 2 weeks, and then the fuel stuff, I'll just add it on at the end, so it's all covered in there as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate every single one of you. There is a membership option if you want early access to my videos for 99p a month. You can join the VM Video Fan Club, which gives you 1 day early access to all of my videos, emojis and stickers on YouTube, plus priority comments. The one member in there at the moment, thank you very much. I do appreciate you. And then obviously we have the second membership tier, which is the VM Garage Club, which also gives you access to the Discord, configs and liveries I make in Car Mechanic Simulator, and obviously the same stuff as the Video Fan Club as well. That one's £2.99 a month. And again, a thank you to all my members. We do have a merch store where we currently have got the Car Dealer Simulator hats, 2 styles, one with the bubble logo and one just with the full text logo on there. They both look pretty cool, multiple different colours available, and they're available on the site. Link in the description below, should be on screen somewhere as well, and it's free delivery on all orders $75 or more, and it will show you whatever that will be in whatever your local currency is once you've selected it. There we go, I've got that out of the way. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a beautiful week, whatever it is you're getting up to, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Like and subscribe for Virtual Mechanic.